Hello folks, Chris Rainey here with Mr. Brad Tuttle. We're going to be talking about our point shooting class. Mr. Brad's going to show us a couple of point shooting techniques, and so we're going to be highlighting that class. Point shooting, it helps us to be a more well-rounded shooter. In the 20s and 30s, point shooting was the only way that they really didn't teach sighted fire at that time. Everything was point shooting, professionally speaking, military and law enforcement. And so it wasn't until the 60s and Jeff Cooper came out with his cadre of gunfighters, and they said, you know, sights work better. So now we've kind of gone totally the opposite direction, where all we know how to do is sights, which is great, but when you're in close proximity, close range, we want to be talking about how we can get around on target very quickly. So one of the ways we do that is to strike the target with our left hand, and then we back up and draw and shoot from our just right here from our retention position. And look at this. Where Brad is, he would hit that target, he could hit it several times, and he could continue backing up if he did, and then as he gets far enough back, he could go to a two-hand hold like we've taught everybody to do, just like that, and get on the sights for a more precise shot. And so we don't want you out here practicing this without one of us watching you. I don't practice it unless I have somebody watching me. We want to practice it, dry fire first, and make sure that we're doing it properly, and then we want to work into the live fire. We just don't want to jump into it. The risk is pretty high. June, please be looking for it. We look forward to seeing you out here. Thanks a lot. Hello folks, Chris Rainey here with a weekly wrap. We're just here talking about the next things coming up. We've been very successful on our hog hunts. I've got 2 more left, and I'm ready for that to be over for the season. We won't start again until the fall. We've really cleaned up on the hog issue and helped out down there at Seymour, Texas. So we've had a lot of fun, but I am ready for it to be over. We're going to be building some covers, shade covers, sun covers for the range on the 25-yard and on the classroom range, and we'll be starting that on Tuesday. So those ranges will be closed this Tuesday while we're working on it, and we'll be building some safety barriers also while we're doing that. And I'm looking forward to getting that project started and completed. We should have it done within a week or so. So maybe a little inconvenience when you're here at the range, but not too much, I don't think. Beyond that, our situational pistol's coming up next Saturday, the 19th. That is malfunction clearances and emergency reloads, shooting from behind cover. We're going to shorten these classes for the summer, try something a little new. We're going to shorten them to about 3 hours due to the heat, and see if that works. We think we can get it done in that time frame. If you haven't taken that situational lately, you should come take it and review those things. I watch everybody malfunction, have problems out here, and they really forget some of the basics on the gun handling. That class is very good for that. We'd love for you to come take it, and you know, if you haven't taken one in a while, come take it. It'll be a little short class to get away from the heat. We'd love to have you. We've got our adaptive pistol in June, which is moving and shooting, working with a partner, ground fighting. We'll also shorten that one up to 3 hours. On the 30th of June, to be thinking about, we have the vehicle defensive class, which is a lot of fun. You're shooting from the car, shooting under the car, shooting around the car. We're trying not to shoot the car, however, although that happens occasionally. We want to try to avoid that. So the June 30th class will be coming up, and be thinking about that too. It's something different. A lot of people need practice. I had a guy call me the other day, and he had a vehicle incident, and he said, I didn't even know what to do while I was in my car. So he'll be there. He'll talk about his story, and it's pretty compelling. The guy stopped right in the middle of the road and blocked him off and started walking right up to his car. But he did the right thing. He didn't get out of his car. He just backed up and used his car as a getaway weapon, which I like. That was very smart thinking. The police couldn't find him, couldn't get to him. He was on 911, and none of that worked. So there's a lot of stuff going on out there that we need to be prepared for. Don't forsake your training, I'll tell you that. So we look forward to seeing you at the range. We're working on some good projects for everybody, and we'll get through this season of graduation, and we'll get back to doing what we like to do. So thank you very much. We'll talk to you later.